Hello. Now, this has been a day I've been looking forward to a long time. Me and some friends have rented a Model S, a 75D, 2017 model year, and we're going to travel to Denmark, I think. So far, I can report that it's big, and but you get very quickly used to the size of it. And it's quick, even if it's just a 75. It's still a quick car. See you later! Now we are at ferry terminal to Denmark in Gothenburg, and after driving a few hours I can tell that the car is surprisingly comfortable. I haven't driven anything with a bit of power in a while, so I've forgotten how pleasant it is when you don't really have to worry about getting through traffic, because you always can. Autopilot has been brilliant. I still haven't gotten it to change lanes, but apart from that, it's very comfortable, and I do understand why everybody uses it, always. Traffic aware cruise control is also very pleasant. It's very smooth. The braking and the transitions in speed, very, very nice. The navigation is, for some reason, terribly slow when it comes to rerouting you. But it does reroute you, eventually. The seats are comfortable. They even got ventilation. I thought they'd quit ventilated seats, but this one has it. It also has to be one of the last ones with steel roof, before the glass roof came along as standard. The rear seats are reported to be ordinary, but okay. The sound quality of the stereo up front are rather alright. In the back it's apparently not so good, so I assume this doesn't have the high fidelity sound package. Apart from that, it's as expected. Brilliant. And the user interface, this has the last update, the 2018 10.4, and they've changed a few things since last time I drove a Model S. It's about a year ago. It's become much more, I think, modeled on the Model 3 interface, easier to navigate when you're looking for things. So we are about to go on the ferry to Denmark, so I guess I will see you there. Morning, everybody. So I'm sorry for the wind. Thought we might just have a quick overlook of the car today, and of course it's well, it's red, obviously, sort of, and that's one of the reasons why I really like this car. And I've been looking. I brought it, like I mentioned, maybe I didn't mention that, on Lamobil, which is sort of the Norwegian version of Turo, where you can register your car and you can borrow other people's cars. The Model S is a beautiful car, and this is something even better. This is a red Model S, which is truly gorgeous. And then my which I traveled told me that he had rented us a car to go with on our travels. So now we have, of course, the normal conundrum of the Model S, where to put all your stuff. Yes, you have a great big place here. Anyway, rented this beautiful 75D, and I must say I'm very impressed by it. I really am. It's much more refined than I thought it would be, quicker than I thought it would be, spacious. I don't know if these are next gen or third gen or something. They certainly are not first gen, thankfully. They're very nice, very nice. Not as plush as I'm used to from the Kia. You sort of sink more into the seats in the Kia. They're more soft. But these are very, very good once you get used to them. The screen, well, now that I lived with it a bit and used the screen, it's really, I'm sorry for all the fingerprints. It's really, really, and these are pretty nice as well. The profile settings. Of course, the key is linked to the owner's profile. Obviously, I've just borrowed the car, and well, so every time I get in, I have to change the profile, and he's shorter than me, so that's always interesting. But the screen is, having lived with it a while now, it's a very, very well thought out user interface. People have hailed it as the best screen out there, and I think it is. Because, as we mentioned last time, when I went through my Kia, it had some dead ends and some strange designs in the user interface. This it's not perfect by any means, and it is so big that everything is easy to work with, and if I would wish for anything, it would be to be haptic feedback on the screen. That's about one of the few things I have to complain about. Other than that, it's great, and I love this graph. You have the energy graph here, and of course the backup camera is fantastic. I mean, this is a rather big car. It's almost 5 meters long and almost 2 meters wide. So this is the last day, day 3. Yeah, just left the camping, going to the ferry, back to Gothenburg, and then home. It's been 3 great days with a very nice car. I don't really want to deliver it. I sort of knew that when I picked it up, but let's just give it a big roundup later. Now let's go to the ferry fast. Oh, Robert is coming. Hello, Robert.
Hello, YouTubers.
In case you were wondering, this is not a ferry. It's a supermarket. There was a third person on the trip who needed a few last minute things. Now, I was thinking, going over the car.
Fuck!
As any Tesla owner will tell you, it is not perfect. It has a few strange design choices, and the dashboard is a little bit loose, and it's 3 seals in the end of the door, and it's the quarterly windows are designed strangely. Little things like that, but that doesn't really matter. It's, you know, it's their first car after all. It's easy to forget, but it is, which is quite impressive when you think of it. And it's living with a Model S now for a bit over 2 days. Very, very spacious. This one has the HEPA filter and the environmental protection mode thing, so it doesn't have the biggest frunk in the entire world, but it has a frunk and it works, which is so it's a plus. unlike almost anyone else. The range is 350 kilometers fully charged. So it's either this or a base Model 3. We also discovered, fiddling about with it yesterday, that the navigation is rather good. It does reroute you after all. It turns out, I don't know why I didn't do it first time. Chill mode, that's interesting. You have a car that's very quick. It's the cheapest car you can buy. And it still has this mode that makes it even slower. So we were driving yesterday and I was going out over an intersection. I thought I was a bit sluggish. A wee bit sluggish. Now I went to the menu and it's in chill mode. So I turned it off chill mode and it wasn't anymore. It's a very big, very marked difference. I mean, this is the slowest car, like in the Model S lineup. It's insane because it is anything but slow. As in any electric car, it's instant torque that gets you. It gets you in any car, even in the Kia, without further comparison. But it is the integration of every single system, and the way they're so well integrated. The cameras, the sensors, the park sensors, particularly. Without them, I don't think you could really drive this big barge. Well, I wouldn't dare to park it like I have been doing, because it's one thing is the size, but it's also it's not very easy to judge where you have the car's extremities. It's quite impossible to judge where the front is, for instance, because it just goes away. But it's a great car. It's a voice recognition system that actually works most of the time, unlike anyone else, which is just absolutely horrible.
Hello
Like
world.
this. Yeah, like this.
If we are going from your
My place.
from your place and to the city, if we're using the voice recognition, we are not ending up in the city. We're ending up in Salzburg.
Which is in Germany, which is not in Norway. So,
Salzburg is in Austria.
Is it?
Is it?
I don't.
I think it's in Austria. Yeah,
Yeah, you're probably right.
I think it's in Austria.
Anyway, it's in the German-speaking countries somewhere. Yes, I know, but it's early in the morning and I haven't got to make coffee yet. So there you go. Simply because I couldn't be bothered making it with the wash out the cabin and everything. Speaking of which, been a great car, given that we have been at a camping site, renting something that's been looking more like a small house. But anyway, it's we came rather late on Friday night, so we just came sneaking in and parked, and no one could hear us coming. I really don't want to give this car up. It's been. I mean, I knew what I was getting. I am following Tesla rather close, so yeah.
You're a
But-
Tesla boy, we can say. Fanboy.
Quite, but it's just a seamless integration of everything, and the way everything just works. And you don't have to. And they've cleaned up the menus as well, cleaned up the tabs, and made it much easier to find things, much quicker. And autopilot. I mean, I haven't been driving very much, to be honest. I've just been monitoring things, and it works. We tested it a little bit in Denmark. Nothing too crazy, of course, but it handles curves, it handles, and it's smooth. I finally got it to change lanes yesterday because I had to turn it on first. That sort of helps. It's just smooth transition of things. It's brilliant. It's fantastic. I don't think I could do it any smoother myself. The car and the seats and the space.
OMG, Mats. We have a burglar in the...
Oh my God! Someone's stealing our things. Now it's coming here. Hello.
Hello.
Say hello to YouTube.
But it's not a bad way to celebrate your birthday in a Tesla Model S.
No.
This guy is turning 36 today.
Hello.
you-
Yes, I am. Getting old. I know I got
You,
wrinkles.
you can't
yeah.
tell. You can't tell. He looks like he's 20, but
Yay! Anyway, now I think we shall try to head to the big boat. Maybe.
we're going to the port.
Yeah.
And as always, as a big birthday gift from you guys to Mats, please like, subscribe, or comment below this video, and he will be very, very happy.
Quite. See you later. Bye.
Bye!